Gary Pierce was adopted by his grandfather's sister when he was 1. By 3, his father passed away, and by 10, he was on his way to Cal Farley's Boys Ranch. Boys Ranch raised Gary through his formative years. He enjoyed doing plays under the direction of Miss Pat Stewart. Gary enjoyed drama and vocational agriculture in his teen years at Boys Ranch. He stayed at the ranch till 1969, graduating at 18 and a half. By 20, he met his wife Lisa. They have been together for 51 years. After graduation, he did several community and college plays and performances, including a performance at the Hollywood Bowl. He received his AA degree in theater arts. Realizing that a starving artist was more than just a saying, he needed to change direction. Gary enrolled at Cal Poly for a degree in agriculture business. His Boys Ranch background made this a logical choice. The training and teachings by Guy Finstad and John Henderson made several of his classes very easy. He also rode bulls at Cal Poly. When he was 25, he finished college, married Lisa, and began managing feed companies. When Gary was 30 in 1991, he founded his own company, Safety Grooving and Grinding, and he has been traction-proofing dairies for 40 years. Gary has the distinction of being the only person at Boys Ranch to take world history 3 times. It must have helped, because he has traveled the world with his wife and 3 boys. Yes, England and Italy were exciting with history, but he is most happy about establishing Servant Baptist Church in the Philippines, a work that he still is involved with today. Gary raised and showed a beef steer, several pigs, and a dairy heifer at the ranch. He and Lisa had 3 boys. They followed the Finstad approach: Sherry, Gary, Terry, and Barry, with their names Rory, Rudy, and Russell. All of their middle names start with a P. Many projects have RPP on them, so of course we do not know whose is whose. All of the boys were in 4-H and FFA. They even had the grand champion pig one year. Gary was the beef leader in 4-H, and he and Lisa were directors of the 4-H summer camp. His boys, Rory and Russell, have 4-year college degrees, but both are professional farriers with over 20 years experience each. Their middle son, Rudy, passed away in a car wreck when he was 21. Gary and Lisa's 6 grandchildren are in FFA and 4-H. They show pigs, goats, and dairy. Had it not been for BR, Gary's kids and grandkids would not be farriers, team ropers, and showing pigs, goats, sheep, and dairy cattle. 3 generations in FFA. Gary is very proud of that. They all live on small ranches because BR is the tie that binds. Generations all affected by Cal Farley's Boys Ranch. Boys Ranch truly passed down a legacy that gave these families a shirt tail to hang on to. A 10-year-old city boy was transformed into a life involving church, agriculture, hard work, and dedication. Gary has served on the Cal Farley's Boys Ranch Alumni Association Finance Committee and is a legacy partner. And we present Gary Pierce, your 2020-21 Distinguished Alumni.